What's up guys, it's Thraxsis. I want to go over the 7.0.3 hotfixes that were released on August 22nd, 2016. So first we got the Death Knight. Rune of Razor Ice now correctly increases the damage of some previously unaffected frost abilities. Unholy. Clawing Shadows damage has been changed to 130% weapon damage, was 150% attack power, and now requires facing the target. Demon Hunter. Havoc. Demon Blades now generate 12 to 20 Fury, was 15 to 20 Fury. Druid. Balance. Blessing of Elune now increases astral power generation by 25%, was 40%. Blessing of An-Shi now grants 2 astral power every 3 seconds, was 2 astral power every 2.5 seconds. Lunar Strike now generates 12 astral power, was 10. Mastery. Starlight bonus has been increased to 2% per point, was 1.75%. Moonfire and Sunfire dot damage has been decreased to 50% per tick, was 55%. Shooting Stars gives 4 astral power, was 5. Solar Wrath now generates 8 astral power, was 6. Developer's note. We shifted some astral power generation from the level 90 talent row into the baseline spec. This both improves gameplay and sub level 90 and reduces reliance on these talents at max level. Mage, Arcane. Arcane Blast mana cost has been decreased to 3.0% base mana, was 3.2%. Fire. Cinderstorm will no longer consume additional stacks of ice flows when damage occurs. Fire Mage critical strike chance has been increased by 5%. Critical mass multiplier has been decreased to 1.1, was 1.3. Developer's note. We shifted some critical strike chance from a multiplier on gear to a flat bonus. This brings the value of critical strike for fire closer to other stats and also limits the very high amounts of critical strike chance that can be reached with certain gear. Monk. Mistweaver. Renewing Mist mana cost increased to 3.0% base mana, was 2.8%. Mastery. Gust of Mist now heals for 10% per spell point, was 8.5%. Paladin. Divine Shield can no longer be used while hexed. Divine Steed. Holy. Rule of Law now correctly affects Bestow, Faith, and Holy Prism. Rule of Law now has a short cooldown to prevent the accidental use of both charges. Priest. Discipline. Penance mana cost has been reduced to 2.8% base mana, was 3%. Mastery. Absolution now gives 1.5% per point, was 1.44%. Holy. Body and Mind is no longer castable while silenced. Rogue. Death from Above will no longer refund excess combo points if the player is using Anticipation. Assassination. Envenom damage has been increased to 60% attack power per point, was 50%. Deadly Poison instant damage has been increased to 17% attack power, was 14.2%. Rupture damage has been decreased to 25% attack power, was 30%. Agonizing Poison now stacks 5 times, was 4. Developer's note. We shifted some damage from Rupture into poison effects to increase the significance of poisons in the rotation and help poison-oriented talents better, complete with the bleed-oriented talents. Shaman. Enhancement. Wind Fury base proc rate has been increased to 10%, was 5%. Rockbiter damage has been increased to 155% attack power, was 135%. Lightning Bolt damage has been increased to 30% spell power, was 25%. Earthen Spike debuff damage has been increased to 15%, was 10%. Developer's note. We increased Maelstrom generation slightly by making Wind Fury procs more often. Elemental. Storm Elemental Wind Gust now generates 10 Maelstrom per cast, was 8. Frost Shock damage has been increased slightly to 56%, was 52%. Liquid Magma Totem damage has been increased to 80%, was 70%. Warlock Destruction. Havoc now duplicates Channel Demon Firebolts cast on the target. General. Demon Invasions. Fixed a bug causing several creatures and/or their abilities to not scale properly to the player level. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. And if you want to see more content when Legion releases, hit that subscribe button.